Alright, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to your channel. So we're talking about Only Murders in the Building, Season 2, Episode 8. There wasn't too much that happened in this episode besides the very end, so I want to really focus on the ending. So usually for these videos, I do a whole recap of everything that happened. For this video, I'm literally just going to breeze through the two things that happened during this whole episode. Talk about why I didn't like that too much for the 8th episode of Season 2. I feel like there should have been more in this episode besides the very last shocking thing. But then I really want to explain the ending and sort of piece together some things and walk us through the whole glitter guy situation and if the glitter guy is the killer or what could actually be happening here. So if you guys are new to this channel, please subscribe if you're new, as I keep up with all these episodic TV show reviews and other things like reactions and movie reviews. And if you guys enjoy this video, please make sure to like it. And let's just talk about Only Murders in the Building Season 2 Episode 8. So like I said, I think overall, I really didn't love this episode. We get a really big focus on Howard's relationship, which is fine, the whole gay thing, that's not what I'm mad about. I'm mad that, I never even liked Howard as a character. He was always one of my main suspects for this season. I always thought he was annoying. Now all of a sudden this episode wants me to care about his relationship and take up pretty much half of the episode's screen time with this relationship, which I hope connects to something at some point. I hope it just wasn't just showing us relationship just to show us it. And then the other stuff was the trio in the corridors. We're trying to find who's chasing Lucy. Ends up being Marv, just one of the fans, and we have to care about what Marv's daughter thinks about him. That's the emotional impact thing of this episode. It just felt like filler. It felt like, why am I caring about Marv and his daughter, what he feels? Why do I care about Howard and what he feels? These are side characters that really don't have anything to do with the main mystery of it all. I don't think they're gonna play into it unless they're the killer. So, and they're not. I don't think. Maybe Howard, but I don't think so. But then at the very end, they give us the whole Detective Krebs and the glitter guy situation. So let's now talk about all that. All right. So to recap everything, even from the very beginning, right? We know that Bunny died. The trio's up on the roof. Or Oliver and Charles are, and they get a text to leave the building, right? And they believe this to be Detective Williams' phone number. So they leave the building. So now season 2 starts. We get into the whole mystery of it all. The biggest clue is that matchbook, as there's probably prints on that matchbook. So they text Detective Williams to run some prints on this. But as they learn, Detective Williams is on maternity leave. So whoever they're texting isn't Detective Williams, but it's someone else who is linked to the killer. So upon learning this, the texter wants them to drop the matchbook evidence in the garbage can. The trio sets up this glitter bomb trap. And that's where the glitter guy name comes from, as it explodes and he becomes glitter guy. So from here on out, we get some 3 big informations about glitter guy now. We know that he's gonna be covered in glitter. It's hard to sort of get glitter off you like that, so we have to keep an eye out for some glitter. We know that he attacked Mabel in the train station and Mabel stabbed him, so he has a hurt shoulder. And 3, we know that he was a security guard, or is a security guard, at Coney Island. So now at the end of this episode, we see Mabel run into Detective Krebs, who suspiciously just happens to be at the Arconia during the blackout, and Howard bumps into him. He has his hurt shoulder. Mabel's already suspicious of him. Now she sees that his shoulder's hurt, and then the nail in the coffin is that he has glitter on his neck. And so she pieces it together that this is Glitter Guy. So does this mean that Detective Krebs is the killer? No, I don't think he is the killer. Is he linked to the killer in some way and is probably helping? Yeah, he's probably involved somehow. He is Glitter Guy. He's the person that's been texting them and manipulating the trio in some way. Okay, so there was this line in season 1. Detective Williams said that the police force has been sort of corrupt lately, right? So maybe this is some sort of corrupt, behind-the-scenes police evidence detective thing that he's trying to do, where he's trying to hide his identity and get clues in a certain fashion or way, or I think it is something more on those lines. Or he could directly be working with the killer, but why? I don't know. And we still have the whole business of why would he want to be framing the trio? That doesn't make any sense unless he's in a relationship with Tina Fey's character, the other podcaster, or something along those lines. In this episode, they also try to make it seem like Nina's a really nice person, as she helps the doorman and promotes him and, says all these nice, cute lines. I think that's a throwaway. I've been saying it since episode 2. I think Nina's the killer. I still think she's the killer. And I think this episode sort of proves it. It wants, the show wants us to think that she's this nice lady all of a sudden, when I think she's just playing her cards right, and manipulating the doorman just to be on her side for something. Like I said, Howard could still be the killer, but Detective Krebs being Glitter Guy, I think it's like, I don't think it's a big reveal. It's huge. I just don't think he's the killer. I don't think he's directly associated even with the killer. I know I just said that he could be working with them, but I don't even think that either, because it just doesn't make any sense. Like, why Bunny? Why? Like, he's such a random character just to all of a sudden be thrown into this as someone who could potentially be the killer. Like, it just doesn't make any sense. So I think it's definitely a throwaway. We have 2 more episodes where I'm hoping it's just not like this one. This one felt really filler. It really did. My rating for this one's like a 3.3 out of 5. It was entertaining to see them running around the corridors, and Howard's relationship was funny at times. But that was it, though. We didn't really move forward anything. I want to see maybe Detective Williams with the prints and the knife, anything with that. Like I said, it's really just that big reveal at the end of Krebs being Glitter Guy. So it makes sense that that's why he didn't lock up Mabel either, because then he would maybe have to explain himself of his whereabouts. I don't know. But it's really, this episode didn't do much for me. That should be personally. I mean, this could have been your favorite episode. I think last episode was a lot better. I love seeing Mabel's backstory, and we really learned some new things there. We got at least some entertaining things between her and Glitter Guy. This one, it was just like a run around of fillerness leading up to a good twist, but not an important one. So my stance is still on Nina and her boyfriend, where I think she was texting her boyfriend this episode too, right? She texted Charles, like, where are you? But it was a blackout, so he couldn't respond. Maybe also he couldn't respond because he was chasing... No, because Detective Krebs was chasing Lucy in the corridors. Which, why would he do that either? I don't know, actually. So, still have a lot of questions, though. This episode didn't really give us too much. I'm pretty much in the same mindset and stance of where I was in the last episode. It's just that Detective Krebs is Glitter Guy. So, let me know down below what you guys think of this episode. Anything that I missed or anything I didn't talk about, comment down below. So if you think it's something that's big, let everyone know. And that's pretty much it. So if you guys enjoyed this video, please make sure to like it. Please subscribe if you're new. Let me know what you think of the episode, and I will see you on the next video. Have a great rest of the day.